Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Ganga Foundation and Project Touch Freedom, I thank all of you for giving us this opportunity to present what we are doing to address some of the challenges of rehabilitation for persons with spinal cord injury. Let me start by introducing two of my colleagues who are here with me. This lady here, Shiny, she lives in Coimbatore. She is a physiotherapist trained at CMC Vellore and with us for more than 2 years. The gentleman on the wheelchair, the young man, Purna Chandra, he lives in Chennai. He is a peer trainer with us. In addition to, he also spent some time in the R2D2 center. And as I progress, you would realize why I am introducing them upfront now. The topic is how we are doing it. But before we get into the how part of it, let me spend a minute why. That's our founder, late S. Vaidyanathan. The seed of Ganga Foundation was sown in 1990 at the campus of IIM Bangalore. Vaidyanathan was pursuing his MBA and unfortunately meets with an accident that injures his spine forever. He gets himself rehabilitated, completes his course, joins the corporate world. During that process, he also starts realizing firsthand the challenges of that persons with spinal cord injury faces in India on a day-to-day basis. Eventually, he starts the Ganga Foundation in 2009, along with another friend of his, Mr. Ilango, who is our current CEO at the foundation. The foundation's mission is a simple but powerful one. It is to enable and enhance quality of life of people with spinal cord injury by ensuring quality rehabilitation, enabling livelihood, and breaking attitudinal barrier. Quality rehabilitation is probably one of the most and the first step towards quality of life after the injury. So what are the challenges that we face? Challenge one is of availability. While there is no one single official record, it is estimated that more than 30,000 people suffers spinal cord injury in a year in India. Against that 30,000 plus injury, all facilities put together can service 15 to 20,000 people a year. So there is a massive gap already. In addition to that, during COVID time, we saw that most of these centers stopped functioning for obvious reasons, leaving all the people high and dry. The second problem is of accessibility. You know, India is a vast country which has square kilometer, 30 lakhs plus square kilometer of area. And 65% of 140 crores Indians lives in rural areas. Unfortunately, most of these centers are in the urban areas, mainly in large cities like Chennai, Coimbatore, Delhi, Mumbai, Chandigarh, etc. So accessing these centers itself becomes an issue. The third problem is of affordability. While India on the world stage is doing well, we still have 25% of our population who earns less than 100 rupees a day. And the cost of rehabilitation at minimum, which takes more than 2 months' time and takes at least one additional caregiver to support him, to be with him or her, at least 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh rupees. So it remains unaffordable for a large part of people. Now, to address these challenges, our founder Vaidyanathan conceptualized and launched Project Touch Freedom in the year 2020, August 2020. Unfortunately, we lost Vaidi in 2021 to COVID. However, we have not lost his vision, we have not lost the way. So we continue his vision and try to do our best to whatever extent possible. So how are we going about it? It is a very unique combination of people, process, and technology. When it comes to people, we have two sets of people. One is people like Urna, who are our peer trainers. They're essentially people with spinal cord injury who got themselves rehabilitated and are living an independent life. He wanted to come up to the stage. I was not sure how he would come, but he said, I can manage. So that independent they are. And what better a role model, whom can you find a better role model except them for someone who just got into the injury and now struggling with questions like, why me? Maybe most of the time we see them depressed on the edge of giving up. So our team of peer trainers reach out to those people, give their personal examples, share their personal experiences, share best practices, and essentially become their go-to man Friday for anything and everything related to their injury. The second set of people are people like Shiny. Once a person gets inducted into the program with the help of a peer trainer, our therapist, we have a team of physiotherapists as well as occupational therapists, they would do the baseline assessment, look at their current stage, and work out a goal in terms of time and what can be achieved along with the peer trainer and the trainee. And that's the training program starts, which goes on for 15, 18, 20 weeks. Some cases we could achieve it in 12 weeks. Some cases it might get extended. And then at the end of it, our master therapist would evaluate the progress versus goal versus progress and then say that, okay, now you are ready to go out to the world. Now, in the diagram, this whole interaction looks very straightforward, linear, simple, but in reality, it's not so. There are lots of ups and downs. There are to and fro that happens. And to manage these complex interactions over 15 to 20 weeks, we have an in-house software developed. Think about it like a sophisticated hospital management system, which captures every video, because the interactions are happening on video calls, thanks to Microsoft Teams. Every prescription, so to say, every interactions, every photos, every learning is getting captured there. In addition to that, we are also now creating an online video library in collaboration with R2D2 of IIT Madras, thanks to Professor Sujata. This video library will have 400 minutes of video addressing more than 130 different topics and subtopics. Essentially, we aim to cover each and every questions that a person with spinal cord injury might ask at any point in time. And it is explained in a very simple, easy to understand way, which should be available for public in next couple of months' time. So what's the result thus far? We launched this project in August 2020. We lost our founder in 21, but we haven't lost our way. So far, we have helped 200 people to regain a large part of their normal life. Currently, on a month-on-month basis, 12 to 15 people are completing training, and we expect this run rate to go up to 25-30 by March, April of next year. On an average, the time that is taken by one trainee to complete the whole process is around 12 to 15 weeks, but depending upon the level of injury, it gets extended many a times. Last one is about affordability. This whole delivery is done within a cost of rupees 10,000, which is like $125. And why it is important? As I have mentioned already, the standard cost is around 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh rupees. This training anyway comes free, but this is a cost to us, which is funded by our donors and sponsors, right? But it is breaking an important barrier of delivery. Now let's look at one case study.
नमस्कार, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं टच फ्रीडम।
This is narrated in English. I hope the subtitles would be for you to possible to read. In case there is a challenge, I will be happy to explain.
नमस्कार, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं टच फ्रीडम द्वारा ग्रेजुएट हुए ट्रेनिंग की केस स्टडी के बारे में। 31 वर्षीय रोहित धाकर शाजापुर मध्य प्रदेश के एक छोटे से गांव के रहने वाले हैं। जुलाई 2020 में पेड़ से गिरने के कारण उनकी रीढ़ की हड्डी टूट गई थी। उनके चोट का स्तर T6 है। उस वक्त रोहित बैचलर ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन एंड सर्जरी की डिग्री कर रहे थे। इस डिग्री का आगामी 6 महीने बाद उन्हें फाइनल परीक्षा में भाग लेना था, लेकिन रोहित की अवस्था उस योग्य नहीं थी कि खुद से उठकर बैठ सके। फिर परीक्षा में भाग लेना नामुमकिन सा लगने लगा। उन्हें परीक्षा में ना बैठने का बेहद दुख हुआ। बड़ी कठिनाइयों में 13 माह बीते। फिर एक पीयर सहकर्मी के माध्यम से टच फ्रीडम के द्वारा पुनर्वास के प्रशिक्षण के बारे में पता चला। जब उनका टच फ्रीडम के लिए पुनर्वास के प्रशिक्षण का मूल्यांकन किया गया, तब उनके शरीर में काफी अकड़न भी आ चुकी थी। रोहित अपने बिस्तर में पैरों को बांध कर सोते थे। अपने सभी कार्य के लिए घर वालों पे आश्रित थे। अपने मल मूत्र का त्याग तथा नहाने का कार्य खुद के कमरे में करते थे, जिससे घर वालों को काफी कठिनाइयों का सामना करना पड़ता। रोहित पुनर्वास के प्रशिक्षण के लगभग 2 महीने में ही संपन्न किया। प्रशिक्षण के बाद वे 70 से 80% व्हीलचेयर में आत्मनिर्भर होकर अपना काम स्वयं करने लगे। पहले ऊपरी मंजिल में रहते थे। प्रशिक्षण के अंतिम दिनों में अपना बिस्तर नीचे के कमरे में लगा लिया। आत्मनिर्भर होने के तुरंत बाद अपने डिग्री को पूर्ण करने का निश्चय किया। जो मोटरसाइकिल पर रोहित कॉलेज जाते थे, उसको संशोधित कराया और सर्वप्रथम अपनी पत्नी व 5 माह की बेटी के साथ अपने ससुराल लगभग 280 किलोमीटर जाकर वापस आए। कुछ माह बाद कॉलेज की सभी प्रक्रिया को पूर्ण कर बैचलर ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक मेडिसिन एंड सर्जरी की परीक्षा में भाग लिया और उत्तीर्ण हुए। पिछले 4 माह से पत्नी व बेटी के साथ कॉलेज के छात्रावास में रहकर अपने डिग्री वाले क्षेत्र में सरकारी नौकरी की तैयारी कर रहे हैं। इंजरी के लगभग 15 महीने में ही वो आत्मनिर्भर होकर के उन्होंने पुनः अपने डिग्री को पूरा करने का निश्चय किया और उसे पूरा करके अपने जीवन को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए कार्य कर रहे हैं। धन्यवाद।
Rohit lives in Madhya Pradesh, middle of India. He got in touch with Ravi Kumar, whose voice you heard. He is one of our peer trainer. Lives in Bihar, in a village bordering Nepal. Many times when we call, he says, "Sir, I'm catching Nepal network now. It is as bad as that." The therapist in this particular case was Shiny, lives in Coimbatore. They haven't met each other. But as a team together, they have achieved something. The significance of socio-economic significance is immense. 2 years, we tried many things, we failed, we struggled, we learned, we invested in people, we invested in technology, and we are improving. And today we are at a stage, we believe we are ready to scale. We believe we can now break the barrier of cost. We can break the barrier of geography and borders and barrier of language with your support, of course. Thank you.